I wanted to have another performance enhancing conversation with you guys, and it's sort of twofold. This time I'm going to address the topic that some people like to touch on when they say the gym is my therapy. This is what it's an outlet, it's a stress relief. That's what they do to process their emotions and their feelings. And it's also to do with the individuals who might be going through some difficult stuff right now and thinking that, man, it's just one thing after another. I got hurt and then I got hurt again, or like I got hurt and my girlfriend broke up with me and now my car lost a wheel or something, and it's just struggle after struggle after struggle. And it addresses both of these things because they're very, very intertwined. And I just had a really great conversation with my client Nathan about this. And it has to do with the fact that I genuinely don't believe that the gym is therapy for individuals. I think therapy is therapy. I think we could all benefit from going to some individualized therapy and just talking about our feelings and processing those feelings. But the thing that the gym does is it presents you with an opportunity to struggle more often than most other individuals will do in their adult life, given any or disregarding any extenuating circumstances where someone's life might be harder than yours. But if you choose to go to the gym and you make strength sports or some type of physical endeavor a part of your life, don't consider it just the outlet. This is the thing that I need to have in order to make me mentally okay. That's a recipe for disaster, because as soon as you get hurt or as soon as you deal with the struggles that second situation may present, you will find yourself in a very difficult situation. But do understand that by going to the gym and by participating in strength sports, physique-oriented sports, or whatever physical endeavor that you are doing, it presents you with an opportunity to deal with more struggle, deal with failure, deal with loss, and act accordingly, not letting you be beat or not letting yourself be beaten down and broken due to these struggles and due to these failures, but understanding that it's a part of life, processing them, addressing them, analyzing the data, and then doing it better the next time. In my last video, I spoke about how there is no end unless you believe that there is one. This is the process. This is the journey that you participate in by living that and believing that. Every opportunity may not be therapy. You may not react perfectly every time you fail a lift. There's a big scar on the front of my head because I had a tendency to headbutt stuff when I was a younger lifter and a younger adult. But by continuing on that path, continuing in this physical endeavor that I love so much, I've been presented with opportunities to work on my ability to handle failure, handle shortcomings, and handle every time that it didn't go the way that I wanted it to. And that is why now, as a 30-year-old adult who has been participating in this sport since 2007, so many individuals like my client Nathan and my other clients can look at me and ask advice about how I seem to be so level-headed when it comes to my own physical endeavors. It's not because the gym is my therapy. It's not because I've been in therapy on and off since 2017. It's because all of these things have presented me with opportunities as a living, breathing, emotional, and rational being to process my failures, process my shortcomings, and also process my victories and relish in them, and then proceed forward as a emotionally mature adult. So when you go to the gym, don't consider it your therapy. And if you find yourself failing over and over and over again, don't consider yourself a failure because you're not done. Every time you fall short, every time you lose, you are presented with an opportunity to work on yourself, address what's happening on the inside, reassess what happened on the outside, and proceed forward and do it better the next time. That is why physical endeavors, powerlifting, bodybuilding, CrossFit, whatever it may be, that's why so many of these things are so useful to people, not only because of the physical outcomes, but because of the opportunities we are given to work on ourselves psychologically and mentally, because not everyone can be so lucky to fail so often.